let's start with a simple equation. You all know what this equation is, right? Of course you do. What's the shareholder value or value? Take out the word shareholder, it still means the same thing. What's value? Value is a value created minus value destroyed times the confidence factor. Okay? Take a sip of coffee and think it. It's a very simple formula, isn't it? You're always thinking of how much value you're creating, how much value you're destroying. That takes away from you. You could not come out with a new product. That's a value destruction. Well, a great example of that was the LinkedIn. In fourth quarter of last year, LinkedIn came out and met the revenue and a profit goal for that market was expecting, and actually exceeded a little bit. Their shares dropped. Why? Because they said that we do not have a confidence in meeting our number for next year. What did the market do? Market looked at the value destruction side of it and said that, and a reduced confidence factor, that they can't deliver what they're predicting, and therefore their market value dropped. So what are the things that people look at as value creation? Well, these are the things that create value. New products, new market, opportunities, profitability management, cycle time, bringing out product as fast as possible. But on the other side, there are a whole bunch of things that are value destruction. Cost growth, capital misappropriation, misapplication. I mean, when there's a limited amount of capital, what are they investing their capital in? Are they putting their capital in bringing in new sales force? Are they putting capital into new product? Are they investing capital in increasing and opening new markets? Or are they putting their capital in buying cars for their executives? Or are they putting capital into putting computer systems for back office operations, which are not directly contributing to the profit? So the question is that these are the kind of things that destruct the value. Change management, reluctance to change. How fast can a company change? There are several examples of the ability to change quickly that has brought the company to the forefront. Nokia is a great example of it. Do all of you know that Nokia, what business they were in before they started making telephones? They used to make shoes and boots. They were in a consumer goods business. What did they know? They knew their customers. They said, hey, we know the customers, so they said, we're going to come out with a phone. But we know that the customers like to change quickly. So they had a goal against Motorola at the time, who had the 90% market share. What Nokia's goal was, we're going to come out with a new model every 6 months. New color, new shape, nothing major. What they did was they really captured a tremendous amount of market. And that's a classic case that they were not reluctant to change, to go far afield from where they came from, because they knew what the core to them was understanding their consumer, understanding consumer behavior, and the market. So these are the things that create value destruction. So now this is where you're going to take a moment and think through in your business. So now when you ask about to a provider, to SDI, to Andy, tell me what's your value proposition, what side are you going to focus on more? Because these are the things that you may not be able to control effectively, that can they do this for you? Can they help you manage your cost growth? Can they create with innovation new way of managing MRO? So the whole idea is to take a look at not what are they contributing in terms of the cost, but what are they doing to make sure that the value destruction elements that I have today are minimized. They never go away. They're minimized. So that's the whole idea of keeping this equation in mind, that it's not just about creating the value, it is about minimizing the value destruction, and above all, creating a higher level of confidence factor that with the implementation of this strategy, your value is going to be created and your value destruction is going to be minimized. That's the confidence factor you need, and we're going to talk more about it. And now I'm going to put all of this in the context of how is outsourcing playing a role in changing the shape of the business.